Hello, everybody. So, the news of the day this time is that SoFi is being threatened by Apple because people all of a sudden are going to switch to Apple because Apple is offering 4.15% APY on its newly released savings account with Goldman Sachs. And this is funny. We get this anti-SoFi narrative, of this SoFi threat narrative, maybe every 45 days now. I remember 30, 45 days ago, it was, people are going to switch away from SoFi and they're going to go to JP Morgan or Wells Fargo because these banks are too big to fail and SoFi is not too big to fail. So we're kind of used to these narratives that kind of try to hurt the stock, but I don't think this is a problem at all. So what? There is another new great savings account out there. There's a sea of savings account available. And so that's why I say I'm afraid not. I don't think this is a major threat at all to SoFi. Let me give you my reasons why. So here's a few reasons. First of all, SoFi offers 4%, and Apple offers 4.15%. And the delta is absolutely insufficient. In people's mind, when you hear 4%, you're not going to switch. You're not going to go for the hassle of switching, I don't think, from 4% to 4.15 just for an extra 0.15%. The handle of the number, the 4, is what people remember. And as long as the rates are within that 4 handle, people are just going to treat most of these accounts are equivalent. Now, if they were offering a 5% account, that'd be different. But it's a 4%. I don't think that's enough for people to switch. Second reason, and we know this, SoFi is the king of agile. They are very, very, very agile. And as soon as the news was announced yesterday, Anthony Noto tweeted, "Bring it." And that was clearly in relation to Apple, which means that I believe it's very likely that SoFi will increase just a tad its APY. Maybe we have to wait for May if there's a rate increase in May, but it's very likely that SoFi will reciprocate or defend itself against that threat or do something. I don't know what it could be. But either way, I don't think it's that big of a difference. People are going to have a hard time justifying switching just for 0.15. It is just not enough. This is a bigger problem for the major banks who are still offering 0.01% of a national average. I believe is 0.38, which is nowhere near where it should be. There's another reason why I don't think it's a problem. SoFi's competitive advantage lies in the fact that they're offering a all-in-one place app or a one-stop shop, right? The Goldman Sachs app with Apple is absolutely not a one-stop shop. It's just a credit card with a savings account, not a one-stop shop. And you probably know the value of having everything in as few places as you can today, right? Because today is tax day. And if you have all of your 1099s in one place, easily downloadable, like in the SoFi app, that makes your life much easier, doesn't it? And, of course, moving around from app to app, you can make a few extra pennies, each month on your earnings or each week. But in order to do that, you would complexify your life. Imagine someone who chases always the best deal and who's willing to switch for that 0.15. Imagine what that do. So you may have a Coinbase 1099, Webull 1099, Robinhood, Square, M1, Vanguard, Schwab 1099, and almost maybe soon a Twitter 1099. How many 1099s can you have? 10, 20? How many do you want? With SoFi, it's all in one stop shop. It makes your life much easier. And I believe that is a strong incentive as to why people are going to stay with the easiest app, right? Everything's in one spot. So my quote here would be, spend the extra pennies and make your life easier at tax time. That's what I think most people will do. And for those people who do not do this, for those people who seek the best yield, and there's a share of the population out there, typically savers, people who do not do stocks, and they're going to seek that best yield. Well, guess what? If you are one of those who seeks the best yield, you're not going to go with SoFi, and you're not going to go with Apple. The thriftiest savers have options out there. People who are willing to move large amounts of money to better accounts, they got a lot of options, So you go on a website like Bankrate, for example, and you would see that right now you can get a savings account for 5.02% at this bank that I've never heard of, but there's plenty of banks that offer even higher. It's simply a matter of using a comparison website. You could also use a fintech app, for example, that's more well known, M1. M1 is releasing a 4.5%, right? That's more than SoFi and more than Apple. So the thrifty savers will seek out the highest rate, which are neither SoFi or Apple. Or you could even go to your local community bank. This is something that I received today. If you're willing to go with a CD, this is a local community bank near me, 5% APY for a 5-month CD, 5 and 5, right? So the thriftiest savers will go the extra step to find the highest interest rate. And it's very likely that it's neither going to be SoFi and it's neither going to be Apple. It's going to be a smaller company that offers these rates. So this is just the fourth reason why I don't think it's a big threat. And this narrative, frankly, I find it a little funny. The bigger threat is that every time you have a new app like this that comes and that offers a higher yield savings account, that threat to me is only to the very, very large banks who still offer 0.01%. And at some point, they're going to have to wake up. And at some point, they're going to have to offer, at least a few percentage points to stop the bleeding. But as far as the providers of high yield savings account, I believe SoFi is safe, and this does not change anything about the thesis in SoFi for me. So, anyways, not investment advice. This was just entertainment. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and have a wonderful day.